how they got all them carvings on it? You never find you another piano like that.
I knew it. I knew you was up to something.
So the brother's selling the land. I need to sell the piano to get me the money to buy Sutter's land.
I ain't selling that piano, boy, Willie, and that's all there is to it.
If you got a piece of land, everything else will fall right into place.
Oh, shoot, Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half and sell my half.
To understand about that piano, well, you got to go back to slavery time.
Oh, Lord, bird up, bird up.
That's when Sutter called my granddaddy up to the house. He was a worker of wood. That's my grandmother Bernice. And here he put a picture of my daddy. Lord Charles used to talk about that piano all the time. Say it was the story of our whole family. And that's why we say Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano. Because her daddy died over it.
Maretha saw Sutter's ghost standing at the top of the steps.
I need this piano to get me some money.
You can't sell your soul for money.
I come out, I didn't see nobody. But them piano keys was moving a mile a minute.
Ain't no ghost in this house.
Look at that piano. Look at it!
This is my piano.
He ain't here!
He was the right cop in the wrong place.
We revise people's destiny here. Where do I find this guy?
Well, there is no need for you to go looking for him. Scarface will find you.
Caught between two worlds.
Tell me more about the missing Russians.
They all vanish off the streets of Praga.
Nobody gives a shit about some crazy Russian.
Where life can be bought.
You're killing children. What is it, love? Are the young organs worth more to you?
Sometimes it takes a life to save a life.
And death feeds on the innocent.
Tell me what's it like to kill a 5-year-old child. I gotta admit, I'm making a fortune.
They won't arrest you now. They will shoot you.
I'm bringing them down. Every one of them.
Thomas Ian Griffith of Crackerjack, Excessive Force, and Karate Kid 3. Rutger Hauer of Blade Runner, The Hitcher, and Lady Hawk. John Rhys Davies of Raiders of the Lost Ark and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Beyond Forgiveness.
Yes, it's wonderful news, for when all these wonderful people get into the swim, it's a wonderful life. For never before has any film contained such a full measure of the joy of living, the drama of living, and above all, the glorious romance that makes this such a wonderful life.
Don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing tonight?
I don't want to get married to anybody, you understand?
I want to do what I want to do. And you...
In our distant future, a military machine designed to prevent war
Digital Man is the model of the perfect soldier.
has been programmed to start one.
That D1 unit aboard that ship has the launch codes for 250 nuclear missiles.
But the world's most dangerous weapon
If that unit could gain access to an uplink, it could transmit a launch order.
must face the Army's ultimate warriors.
Then we'd all be in the middle of World War III.
In a final battle to save our world.
He was a struggling comedian.
Tony Maroney.
Waiting.
I want to be in showbiz.
For the right opportunity.
2 weeks from now, we're having another Battle of the Buffoons right here at Giggles.
It's going to be my first step to stardom.
With all the wrong jokes.
And what you get? Hot water. Thank you very much. You guys have been great.
Get some new material.
Maybe you can help me.
Somewhere between stage fright.
I could never go on stage.
I'm scared too.
And friendship.
I'd like you to help me with my routine.
They discover what makes people laugh.
You should be looser, more relaxed.
What are you trying to say?
When the people laugh, it's the sweetest sound you could ever hear.
Jim Carrey, in a hilarious performance,
Help me prove I have a brain.
is Rubberface.
You've got to be kidding.
In 1788, King George entered the 28th year of his glorious reign.
I wish you the best of health, Father.
Wish me. You wish me death, you plump little cuckoo.
It was an age of nobility.
Mrs. King.
Mr. King.
A time of harmony.
You're a good little woman, Mrs. King, and we have been happy.
It was a monarchy destined to endure.
Stop! Long live the king!
But destiny would have to wait.
You're in company.
Mind your own business.
He was all-powerful.
If Your Majesty would just lift your leg.
I'm the king, you lift my leg.
All-knowing.
Colonies.
They're now called the United States.
Goodness me.
But he wasn't quite all there.
Hello there, Georgie boy.
I want you to hand over Gibraltar to Spain and see if you can get Minorca in return.
I'm a physician, sir.
Well, then you should have no difficulty.
What would happen if the king were ill? Her Royal Highness would have to be declared regent. King in all but name. Is he ill?
He's not well.
His Majesty is just a man.
His Majesty is out of his mind.
It's unthinkable.
Do you think that you are mad?
I hear the words, so I have to speak them.
I was given to understand you might be able to cure His Majesty.
Well, I can cure him, Mr. Bate. I'm just not sure what from.
I make the weather by means of mental powers.
The king is incapacitated.
If a few colonists in America can send him packing, why can't we?
He is to rule in your place.
By whose authority?
Now is the time, Charles!
Give us the wisdom of America.
From the award-winning director of Miss Saigon, the Samuel Goldwyn Company presents a story
It was something he ate.
about a time of grace, grandeur, and the delicate balance of power.
Smiling babe. It's what you're paid for.
The madness of King George.
How is your majesty?
Fat lot, you care.
God save the king. And so on.
That's where I was brought up, kids.
Your mother was beautiful. And you know where I come from, kids? A long line of slaves.
See over there to the right? All my family are buried there. It's a lot different when I was a girl.
They once were happy.
Aren't they beautiful when they're like that?
You're just drunk, that's all.
They once were a family.
Or say grace.
They once were warriors. But once was a long time ago.
You're still a slave, Jake. To your fists, to the drink, to yourself.
Fine Line Features is proud to present a startling and original motion picture, a film that has caused a sensation with audiences around the world. Winner of over 15 International Film Festival awards, including the Montreal Film Festival for Best Picture and Best Actress.
Tell Jakey you love him.
It's the trouble, Jake. I do.
Critics call it powerful. It achieves greatness. A stunner.
In a solar system of a small galaxy within the universe, an ancient civilization prospered. They made leaps and bounds in technology. However, during their quest for greatness, something went wrong. Terribly wrong. Insects exposed to mutating agents quickly changed in size and nature. Suddenly they began to spit poisonous venom and produce honey so toxic it quickly annihilated the ancient civilization. You must battle the deadly Hive, defeat the evil Black Nexus, and restore safety to the solar system. The Hive. First-person POV combat, stunning 3D graphics, 360-degree panoractive fighting sequences with a compelling storyline and a heart-pounding musical score. The Hive, buzzing your way this fall.
Within a Transylvanian mountain, the world's most evil monsters were imprisoned. I, Dr. Henry Davenport, the Invisible Man, was their jailer. Alas, my friends and I underestimated our evil prisoner, Vampire. He planned to escape by shrinking, but the spell shrank Monster Mountain instead and blew us all the way to Los Angeles. Now we must recapture those evil monsters, Vampire, Medusa, and Swamp Beast. But it isn't easy when you're 1 inch high. Edgar Raven, the world-famous horror writer, was the only human who might truly understand our predicament. Unfortunately, he was away, but his 10-year-old daughter Carrie wasn't. And now we're just monsters in her pocket.
Monsters in my pocket!